Between the two women, a single tear silently falls, gently touching the heart of each person. Will love, forgiveness, and sacrifice be strong enough to erase the deep wounds in their hearts? Or will the shadows of the past continue to haunt them, preventing them from ever moving forward? The story between Hoai Ca and Ba is not just a fateful meeting, but also a journey filled with the challenges of love and acceptance. One seeks a mother's love after years of deprivation, while the other faces dark secrets that have never been dared to be revealed. Can they build a new family where love triumphs over the past? Or will the old wounds continue to cause everything to crumble? Follow the emotional journey of Hoai Ca and Ba, where love is not only salvation, but also a battle with the lingering ghosts of the past. Hoai Ca stood at the door of Ba's house, holding a simple but heartfelt New Year's gift. With slow steps, she could feel the Tet atmosphere seeping into every corner of the old yet cozy house. Ba, the one who had saved her from the brink of death, was now the only family she had. "Grandma, I brought you a gift." Hoai Ca said, her eyes shining with sincerity. Ba hurried to open the door, her face showing worry, but also a hint of joy upon seeing Hoai Ca return. "Come in. I just went out to get some medicine." Hoai Ca walked in, placed the gift on the table, and sat down. They began talking, their words warm, yet beneath them was an unspoken silence filled with emotions. Ba mentioned that this Tet wasn't special, just her alone in this house. As for Hoai Ca, even though she had a new family, she could never forget the painful past. "I didn't really buy much." Grandma Hoai Ca sighed, gazing into her eyes. "Tet only feels meaningful when the family is together, but for me, there's no one left." Ba silently looked at Hoai Ca, her eyes full of empathy. "Don't be sad, dear. Even though I'm not your real mother, I will always treat you like my own child." Hoai Ca was taken aback. She felt the warmth in every word Ba said, but she couldn't fully believe it. Perhaps it was because she wasn't ready to open her heart, yet not ready to trust that love. Hoai Ca felt a strange feeling rise within her, as if all the sadness and loneliness she had carried for so long had finally reached her heart. But there was also an indescribable hesitation. Every time she thought about calling Ba Mom, her heart would tighten with a fear she couldn't quite understand. Could she truly call her mom, or would she always just be a companion, a family member, but never quite a mother? As she watched Ba busying herself with preparing medicine for a patient, Hoai Ca suddenly felt her heart tighten. She remembered the lonely days of her past, when she had no mother, when everything in her life had to be faced on her own. But Ba, with her open heart, had always been there for her. Even though she wasn't her biological mother, she was the one who had always protected her through the hardest times. Ba turned around, looked at Hoai Ca with eyes full of love, her hands soaked with sweat, but she still smiled gently. "Don't worry, I may be your aunt, but I will be your mother if you need one. I will always be here." Hoai Ca didn't know how to respond. She just silently looked at her. Her heart felt tight because she didn't want to reject the love Ba offered, but she didn't know how to fully accept it either. "Thank you so much, Grandma." Hoai Ca whispered gently, touching the cloth on her head. "I don't know if I can accept you as my mom, but I will always cherish you as someone very close to me." Ba Bei smiled, her eyes filled with hope. It's okay, you can call me whatever you want. But one day, if you're ready, I'll always be your mom. Hoai Ca couldn't say anything more. She just nodded. Although her heart was conflicted, she could feel that Ba Bei was someone who truly wanted to give her a family, a love she had been missing for so long. In the warm atmosphere of the house, the light conversation continued. Hoai Ca gradually felt the closeness and warmth, but there was still a distance that she couldn't overcome right away. So have you thought about staying here with me? Ba Bei asked, her voice gentle, but also sincere. Hoai Ca looked into her eyes. I'm thinking about it, but maybe I need more time to decide. Ba Bei just silently nodded. I understand. Take your time. I'll always be here waiting for you. Could she fully accept Ba Bei as her mother? Would Ba Bei truly understand the deep wounds in her heart? Hoai Ca felt a sense of confusion and anxiety in her heart. She didn't know how to face Ba Bei. The love Ba Bei had for her was real, but Ba Bei's past was something she couldn't fully understand. Have you been thinking a lot? Ba Bei suddenly spoke, her voice soft, but her eyes filled with concern. What's been making you sad? Hoai Ca looked at her, her heart suddenly pounding. She hesitated, her eyes filled with tears. Grandma, could you be my mom? Ba Bei paused, surprised, but also deeply moved. Hoai Ca looked at her. That question felt like a cut in Hoai Ca's heart, one she couldn't hold back. She covered her face and broke down in tears. The years without a mother, with no one to care for or protect her, the emptiness it couldn't be erased, no matter how much love Ba Bei gave her now. Ba Bei walked over and gently stroked Hoai Ca's hair. She could feel the pain Hoai Ca was going through. My dear, I'm sorry you had to endure that pain. I can never replace your real mother, but I will always be by your side. I never want you to feel alone again. Hoai Ca looked up at Ba Bei, tears still glistening in her eyes. Can you give me a real family? A family where I can call you Mom? Ba Bei wrapped her arms around Hoai Ca, comforting her with a warm embrace. I can't change your past, but I'll always be with you, helping you build a future. Hoai Ca didn't say anything more, just leaned into Ba Bei, finding a little peace in the arms of her second mother. For the first time in her life, she felt real comfort. Though Ba Bei couldn't replace her biological mother, she had given her a new hope. They sat together in the quiet, warm space of the house, where soft lights gently lit up the room, creating an atmosphere full of peace. It was a special moment when everything seemed to stop, and only the closeness and warmth of love and understanding remained. Though no more words were spoken, the feelings in their eyes were enough to understand everything they wanted to share. Hoai Ca looked at Ba Bei with sincere eyes, her heart filled with emotions she couldn't describe. After all these years, she had finally found the peace she had always longed for in the family she had been searching for. Hoai Ca felt the warmth of the home, the place where she had been nurtured, cared for, and protected all this time. She couldn't hold back her feelings anymore. Hoai Ca felt the warmth, the protection, and the endless love from Ba Bei. She leaned into her, hugging the mother she had just found, her heart overflowing with a sense of peace she had never known. Thank you, Mom. No matter what happens in the future, I promise I'll always be here with you. You are my only family. Hoai Ca said, her voice choked as if trying to express all the feelings she had hidden for so long. Ba Bei tightly held Hoai Ca's hand, feeling the strength in her heart. Despite everything she had gone through, the love and resilience in Hoai Ca had helped her regain faith in family and in a bond that could never be broken. Her gaze was gentle, filled with care and infinite love. I will always be by your side, protect you. No matter what, we will overcome everything together. Ba Bei said, her voice warm, like a cool stream flowing into Hoai Ca's heart. Hoai Ca looked up at Ba Bei, her eyes filled with a new belief, a belief in family and a bright future they would build together. She no longer felt alone. The love and protection Ba Bei gave her had filled the emptiness in her heart, replacing the worries and lack of affection she had once experienced. We will move forward together, never to be separated again. Hoai Ca whispered, her eyes shining with unwavering determination. She had found the mother she had always wanted, and now she would not let anyone or anything come between them. They sat in silence, but in that quiet space, love and determination had sparked a warm fire lighting up the entire room. The wounds of the past were slowly being healed, and they had found each other. They would always be family, never to be apart, no matter how many wounds or challenges the past held.
Con phải nhớ, con vẫn còn cô Nhi và Hồng, họ đang đợi con. Mọi người đều vậy. Hãy tiếp tục tiến về phía trước, dù cho có khó khăn đến đâu, dù khi đó con mới có thể trở về với gia đình yêu thương con, trở lại làm họ đang gọi cô biết điều đó, cô cảm nhận thấy điều đó, cô tưởng tượng đôi bàn tay nhỏ bé của cô Nhi nắm chặt cửa ra vào. Đôi mắt mở to vì sợ hãi, cô thấy mình đang đi từ từ đẹp trên con đường đất, dòng suối hét lớn với cô và từ từ nổi tiếng, vì thế tin rằng cô có thể ra đi, họ sẽ không bao giờ từ bỏ cô gần như có thể nghe thấy họ cầu nguyện: Chúa ơi, xin hãy giữ cô ấy an toàn, xin hãy đưa cô ấy trở lại. Cô cắn môi dưới, nhìn thấy chị nhìn vào máu cô, đôi chân cô run rẩy, run rẩy. Cô vẫn tiếp tục bước đi, giữa cây vươn ra để làm cô vấp ngã. Cành cây vào trước mặt cô như thể chúng tôi rừng rậm, cố gắng níu cô lại. Nhưng cô vẫn tiến về phía trước, ở đâu đó sâu thẳm bên trong có điều gì đó thì thầm